into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light.
Hello everyone, happy Friday night. We are with Tulips SCRIMS. This is Garden of Tulips, the $2,000 tournament. Tonight is Semifinals Group A. Tonight and tomorrow, 4 matches each night, and the top 8 from the 8 matches will be going on to finals. All right, so let's go through these teams. Hello, Spidey. In slot 3, Team Raid. Slot 4 are the Extreme Ice NA. Slot 5 is N Hyper Esports. Slot 6 is NRG Galaxy. Oh, these are beautiful teams. Slot 7 is the Panthers. Slot 8, Lotus Academy. Slot 9 Zig Labant. Slot 10 is Royals of War. You know I love those guys. Slot 11, AGGV2 Esports NA. Slot 12, Team Rayo Esports. Slot 13, 7 Sky Official. 14 is Ventrue Inc. 15, Mixed Mafia. 16, The Mist. There they are. 17, Nebula. 18 are the Old Gangsters. And 19 is Inferno Esports. These are such incredible teams. We should have some insane fights, insane matches, and they're going to give me the scores tonight, guys. So at the start of each match, you'll see the scores so you know where these guys are headed. Let me turn the music back on because, ooh, look at that. I'm not even sure all these people are in their seats yet. Oh, maybe. Only missing a few, but we are headed into Erangel. Let's go. Alright guys, here we go. Let me go ahead and put that up so you guys can see the drop spots, because I know that's what you guys... Simplest Plays, thank you for the raid over in Twitch. Hello, Simplest. Alright, let's go ahead and put that up, and I am going to jump with Robert GG for Extreme Ice NA. Robert GG, we are watching you. Alright guys, here we go. I think I'm done with all that. I am with you guys now. Woo! 9 seconds before the start of some crazy, insane matches. Here we go. The first flight path of Semifinals Group A $2,000 tournament, Garden of Tulips. We're going from the Georgia Pole Bay across the top of Rossock, across the top of Mansion, and just to the north of Lepovka. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Sorry about that. I am with you guys again. Alright, so let's see. It does look like we've got a couple of teams going to the Georgia Pole area, but we do have a long line going across the Gatka fields. I'm not sure where all these teams plan to go, boys. I'm not exactly sure. but you can see it's going to be messy. We've got Royals of War right there with 7 Sky Official, and not too far away are the Mists. I see all of these teams right in here. I see the Old Gangsters headed on down to Pachinki, their favorite drop spot. Mixed Mafia up in North George. We've got Nebula in South George. So let's see. Extreme Ice off the plane. Look at this. We are headed down towards Lepovka. Let me see if I can get this going. Alright, so I do see another team right there with them, and it did look like Team Rayo. Yes, it is Team Rayo going right on over with them. Robert GG just following them as they are coming on down. So we do have 2 teams coming over in this area. You can see that up in the upper right-hand corner as well. You can see the dark blue and the green. They're right on top of each other. Robert GG getting ready to get down to that ground right before the rest of them. Let's stick with this just for a minute. We'll watch Robert GG hit that ground running, and let's see what's going on. It does look like we might have another fight right on over here at the farm area between Lotus Academy and Team 3, Team Raid. So we do have a couple of teams in a fight already. Hello, Toast! Toast OP. Alright, so Robert GG checking everything out. I don't know where the rest of everyone went, but I do think it looks like Team Rail went up into Milta Power proper, and then Extreme Ice spreading on down. But let's head over to Lepovka. We've already got a fight over here, and I seen Baton. He's over there getting some shots onto somebody. We are right here, Baton. Just able to get an elimination. And so let's see, we are over here with Ventru, and it looked like Sad09 might have been. And now we've got another fight going between Lotus and Raid, and it does look like Raid is down to a solo player over here. I see that one is knocked, but there must be another one over here. So let's see if we can figure out which one. Is that Rooter? Yes, it is Rooter, the last one right there. And let's see what's going on. Ooh, somebody's nading themselves as well. So NRG in a fight. So let's see, where's NRG? They are up here with Inferno Esports, and I do believe Inferno Esports lost a player. Let's see what's going on over here. Yes, we lost Flash. And I see 9Z Glabant is also in a fight. Let's see, where is 9Z? Ooh, there goes Pratty for the Old Gangsters. And I think 9Z Glabant might have taken over Pachinki. I do see the Mist not too far away. Let's go back over and see what's going on with Ventru right over here. And Hyper. Ooh, let's check in on Blossom pushing up and in. We got Caprice coming in through the window right up and around that corner. Oh, Caprice is getting knocked. Let's check in on Baton. Baton coming up and able to finish that off. So Caprice is getting picked back up. FSS was able to find one, and let's see what else is going on over here for Ventru. They are getting out of Dodge or Lepovka, whichever you prefer. Alright guys, let's see what else is going on. It looks like Pachinki. 9Z LeBlanc, I'm sorry I left that up down there, so let's get on over here to Pachinki, see what's going on between the Mist and 9Z. Because I do see the Mist coming up and around. We'll keep an eye on this. The Mists are up at the church. And look at this. They're over at the mayor's house as well. So they're kind of split up. But 9Z Glabant, they are still a full 4-man team. You can see that right on down there. Alright, so the Mists are all... Oh, that was there. Let's see what's going on with the Panthers over here. Y'all father has been knocked, and it does look like he's going to be able to get picked up. I don't see a fight over here, so I'm not sure what happened with that. We do have, it looks like we've got Extreme Ice coming into Milta, but Milta already has a team over here. This is AGGV2 right on over here. And have you guys seen the new Day 1 semis? Let's go, says Kay. Yes, Kay. Let's go. All right. So now let's check the rest of our map. It does look like we got Nebula right on top of Everest right here with the Royals of War Aragon already up to an elimination. There goes Tonka and Cole Goat already up here. Cole today. So let's see what's going on. Taking those shots over at Nebula. Gets one of them down to about 5 HP. Nebula trying to get on out of there ASAP. So let's go. They are still on their way down Mount Everest as the rest of the Royals of War are pushing up and around, trying to get over to him, trying to get one more elimination because every elimination matters. Hello, Akira. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for coming to Twitch. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go back over here. Sorry, guys. Johnny Gaming, YouTube, no, UOP, Johnny, UOP. Hello, Hotel, big fan, Hotel, big fan. All right, so let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, it looks like Team Rail ran right into NHP over here. We still have... Let's see what's going on over here. I hear some shots going off. I'm not sure who was taking all those shots, but they are chasing down Team Rayo, going across the top of the farm hills, right between farm and school. Let's go, guys. Let's see what's happening in Blossom, still right there behind Team Rayo, keeping an eye on those edges, not necessarily flying right up and over the top of them, just checking to see where they are. Let's check in. Ooh, pretty car, guys. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have the Royals of War over here on Mount Everest, but I do see the mists are coming up and around, and they may run into Cole right on over here. Team Rayo now running right into the Lotus Academy over here. Let's see what's going on. I see all sorts of chaos right down here, right on the edge of zone. Let's see what's going on. We see Lotus driving up and over towards the blue barns. I see all sorts of movement over here, but it doesn't look like anybody's right on top of each other anymore. Looks like they are just kind of doing the drive-bys in our zone. Look at our zone. We have gone all the way to the north. We are going up towards shooting range, and let's see, Royals of War Aragon just got knocked, and now Colgoat's all worried about that, getting ready to head on up. Let's see where Aragon is. He is right up on Mount Everest, and I did miss who it was, but here comes the mist. All of them are pushing right up and in. You know that we've got Cole down at that compound coming up and over. We got David right here. We got Tonka at the top trying to cover over the top of it as here comes all four of them from the mist trying to push up on that knock. But Aragon is already back up onto his feet. Neverside mist just getting out of that spray. He's still trying to come around. Ooh, trying to throw that nade. Oh, and David from the top. And now it's just up to Crooked. Crooked is the last one still standing in all of this. All three of his teammates are knocked, and he just found the Aragon right at the top of that, and here comes David up and around, and they're all pushing in, and it's Tonka. David up to 3 eliminations off that push from the mist, guys. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. I see the Panthers right on over here, right in the middle of NHP. Once again, NHP coming on in right on top of the Panthers, and Melitona trying to get on out of there, trying to get over to the squad house with the rest of the squad. Capri's right there behind that buggy. Look at what are you doing over here. He is not worried about it, guys. He's just throwing a couple of smokes and stuff, just kind of checking everything out, not even worried about it. Let me go ahead and scroll that on out because we still have a couple of teams coming in from the blue, so we'll go ahead and put it like that so you guys can see exactly what's going on. And NHP going to a new compound. So now let's see, AGGV2. I just saw Fran get a knock. Let's see if we can figure out where AGGV2 is. Look at the craziness right on over here. Let's see if we... Oh, Fran was the one that was knocked. I read that backwards, guys. Let's see, where is Fran? He is right over here at the Yasnaya West Bridge. And here comes Lotus Walmart. Lotus Walmart trying to get that elimination. But here comes the rest. Oh, and he does. AGGV2 right behind him. You can see that right up at the top, but we also have another team right on over here. NRG with Faith, Spec, and the rest of them right over here. Fate with that crazy angle, just finding the edge of Walmart. Now Fate pushing up on two different teams over here in a fight. We got the Lotus Academy and AGGV2 right on over here, and Fate still pushing right up and in. Woo! All right, so let's go look at all the teams right up in here. We still have AGGV2 right up at the top. We got Melgar trying to get those shots right on down on top of Fate, using the cliffside to stay out of the way. And look in the background, that is NHP and Hyper coming in also to get in onto this fight. Let's check in on Chore trying to get those angles over onto Fate. Fate right there in front of him. Look at that. Oh, Fate right in his sight. All right, you know about them drive-bys. Is that right? All right, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Royals of War taking over the cube area right over at the edge. Holding down the... Oh, there goes Spec on that. Let's see what's going on with Spec. Spec is the last one still standing for NRG Galaxy. He is headed north, and I just saw a team right up there. Let's go. Alright, so that is N-Hyper in the back, but Spec is going to be able to have this whole north edge to himself. We still have AGGV2 over on the west bridge, but here comes the Team Team Rayo. There we go. I was trying to say Royals. Team Royals. Alright, guys. It is Friday night, so my brain is already thinking of just the happy ways of taking a vacation. Alright, our zone's getting ready to pop. Let's see where the zone goes. See who gets blessed by zone and see who has to... Oh, look at that. Royals of War. Get it right over here in the cube compound in this area over by the squad house, by the Crates Bridge. They have it all locked down. They have all four angles, but people are coming at them from every direction. 360 degrees on this map. Alright, so let's see what is going on. Let's head on over to Inferno Esports. Bad boy right at the edge of zone at the top of the hill. Keeping an eye right down on the Panthers as the Panthers are trying to get on into zone as well. Let's go ahead and scroll this on in so you can see that we do have Team Rayo still coming in from the north side of Yasnaya. So they are still coming into zone. And I think Seven Sky is going to run right into Extreme Ice right on over here. We got Remix right at the bottom of Mount Everest, really close to Seven Sky. Seven Sky right down here at the warehouses right next to where Extreme Ice is. Look at this. We're going to have a collision of these massive teams in a matter of seconds. And it looks like Seven Sky is going to go ahead and take over Crates as Extreme Ice goes out and around. They're getting ready to push up and into zone. And they're going to end up right in the lap of Royals of War if they keep going in this trajectory, because we know that the Royals of War are right across this bridge. And there goes the shots from the Royals of War, but the Royals of War are over here right next to Nebula. Nebula in this apartment. Let's go over and see what Aragon trying to get down and around. Look at this. He's lost the buggy wheel, but he can still just get into where he needs to be in that garage. Out of the way. All right, guys, let's see what else is going on. Let's not miss any of these fights. I feel like mixed mafia right over here, right on top of Team 7, the Panthers. Look at that. The Panthers right on over there. We see Pappy right in there. Let's see what Pappy is doing over here. Oh, he is keeping an eye on mixed mafia right there in the cube itself, right where the Royals of War were holding all the angles down just a few minutes ago. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, there goes David. David just got knocked, and I'm not sure he is out in this middle, so I'm not sure they're going to be able to pick him up. Let's go over to Melgar, because Melgar right on the other side of Team Rayo, and look at this Team Ray, the solo getting pulled up on. Look at that, right on the outside. You can see them coming right on by. KVIQQ. Let's see. Alright, so let's go. It does look like they are coming out and around. I'm not sure if they know that he is right downstairs, but they are right above him, and he knows that for sure. So look at him. He is just ready for it. He does have to move. He will have to come on in, because here comes Papa Blue. Alright, guys, let's see what else is going on. Melgar is out and about. Let's see, because he may end up running into one of them right on over here. Look at this. They're getting ready to pinch squeeze him. Both sides. Team Rayo coming in from the top of each hill. Melgar just getting out of there just in time. Alright, let's scroll that on in. Alright, let's go back. Let's check in on this. And it does look like Team Rayo is pulling right up onto Melgar. Melgar getting ready, and here he comes right up and over the top of that hill. Right on the backside. I know he turned around, guys. Look at your mini map right at the top. As the rest of his team were coming up, ready for the fight. They're like, let's go. You want to pull up on me? Pull up, boys. Here they come. Alright, let's check in on Tonka. Tonka right on over here. And they were able to get David picked up. I'm not sure how that happened. David was out in the middle of that, and they got him back on his feet. But here comes Team Rail right on top of Tonka. Royals of War. And there goes AGGV2 right up and over the top. And then let's see. I think that's David right on the other side of this hill. As all of AGGV2 comes right up and over. David is able to get on out of there just as AGGV2 comes right up and in. Melgar once again paying attention. And look at Tonka over on that edge. Tonka, oh, Cold Goat just got knocked, and I missed who got that. But let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think 9Z Laban is about ready to get into a fight right over here with the Panthers. The Panthers are coming right up and onto him. Let me scroll in as much as I can, guys. There you go. Now you can see what's happening right on down below. Let's go. Let's see. We are on Mandrake, and let's check in on Pappy. Pappy right on the backside. Keeping an eye on that smoke right across 7 Sky in a fight. Let's see if we can find where 7 Sky is. They are right on over here. And let's see what's happening with them. They are taking the shot straight across. Look at this with the whole team right behind them. They still have Nebula right behind them as well. It must have been 7 Sky that got the shot over onto Cold Goat right across. And it looks like Aragon has been knocked now. And so now they got to pick him up. These guys are just over here chewing up everybody's armor. So now let's see what's going on. Oh, 9Z Glabant. It is just now Mandrake. He is the last one still standing as he is trying to get on into zone. And he is coming right in front of all of them from, I believe that is the Panthers chasing right after him. Yes, it is the Panthers, and now he is coming right into Extreme Ice. Extreme Ice coming over to the Recall Center Squad House, and Mixed Mafia is able to get him out of that. So now let's see what's going on. Look at this smoke cloud, guys. All right, let's get on over to... Let's see what's happening at the squad house for Extreme Ice. About the only team in zone. You can see all these teams are trying to come up and around. Nebula right on over here down to just Sane. Sane is the last one still standing. And we got the 7 Sky over here on the other side throwing those nades, getting those knocks. And they are all 4 of them still standing with only Sane over across the street. FPOP, FBOP. Thank you, FB. All right, so let's go over to AGGV2 because, oh, look at this. The bridge toll mermaids over here. Let's go back. Oh, Tonka is down in the water trying to figure out where AGGV2 is right underneath. And we still have Mixed Mafia and Team Raid right on over here. We have the Panthers on the backside on top of Mount Everest. And we still have Sane over here just on the edge of the zone. And let's go back over to Tonka because Tonka is on our screen already. So let's go, guys. Let's see what else is happening. We still see AGGV2 right on down over here. Let's see if we can get some idea of what's going on this bridge with the trolls down below fighting the Royals of War. Chore just got knocked. So now let's see what else is going on the rest of the map. And oh, 7 Sky came right up and over right to where the last one was from Nebula, but we still have one from Ventru over here as well. Ventru Inc. just on the backside of this rock, but he's got all of 7 Sky right in front of him. Let's go on over to Inferno Esports. We got Kunjan right here on the screen, and we do have, oh, look at that, the Great Gatsby down to about 5 HP. Kunjan trying to stay out of the spray, but he is getting sprayed at from the top. So let's go back over here so you guys can see where all these teams are because they are all crushing, and we still have 8 teams and 20 people in this zone, guys. This is stage 6. There is not enough room for 20 people and 8 teams, 7 teams, 6 teams. We are driving it down now. And look at this over here. We still have 7 Sky, all 4 of them still standing. But we do have Ventru trying to get into zone as well. And he's got all of them right there in front of him. All right, guys, let's see what else is going on. We still have the Panthers. The Panthers are still trying to come down from the top of Mount Everest and into where Extreme Ice, Robert GG, who we started this off with, keeping an eye on everything that's going on and around. We have the Royals of War right down on the riverfront because everybody is trying to get on into zone. 7 Sky not in zone yet. The Royals of War and Robert GG right on down below. They are all in zone. And here comes the push by the Panthers. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Ventru just on the backside. Look at this. Pulling up on the full squad. Trying to get that nade over on the remix. Oh, the nade from Rushy. Rushy with that crazy nade. And look at the zone. The zone is still separated in half by the road. So we've got Extreme Ice on one side, Royals of War, 7 Sky Official on the other side. We still have 3 teams in this, and look at this. That's where your teams are. And now Tonka is the last one still standing, but the Royals of War up to 13 eliminations. Let's go over to 7 Sky, see what's going on with Voids and Venom. That nade coming really close, and Tonka is still pushing up and in. And now they're back up onto their feet. Tonka right here with this tree right in front of them. We've got Extreme Ice. Let it all play out. They're all on the other side. Look at that. And they are separated. They're letting Tonka just get these eliminations right on over here. Tonka could be getting 13 eliminations. He's got one of them. Voids Venom down to about 5 HP. Here comes Here comes some nades. We got Voids right over on that edge. Tonka can see exactly where he is, and Tonka does get him. And so now it is Voids and Venom. Extreme Ice still across the street. Tonka pushing out. He's got Venom right there in front of him. Venom in this crazy smoke cloud. And they are still pushing up and oh, but the nade from across the street by Remix. So now it is Void and Venom versus Extreme Ice. And hey, we got Robert GG getting ready to pull on up right on top of him. Let's see what we can do right here. If we can get, oh no, it went out again. Let's see, right when I did that. All right, so it's just gonna be one of those nights, guys. Let's go. Extreme Ice coming in first with 6 eliminations. 7. Scott Official coming in second with 7 eliminations. And the Royals of War coming in third with 14 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16, and 17. Going all out. Royals of War, Cold Gold, 4 eliminations, 761 damage. We'll be jumping with Cole when we come right back for tonight's second match. And I will have live scores coming right up. Be right back, guys.
The night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. 'Cause I know it's not right, but the
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Garden of Tulips. This is Semifinals Group A. This is the first match result. So we've got Royals of War with 19 total points. Extreme Ice coming in second with 16 and 7. Sky Official coming in third with 13 points. There are your totals at the moment. And now let's get into the match. This time we are jumping with Royals of War. Colgoat set for elimination. 761 damage. Let's find Royals of War. I can't really say it tonight. Not the way I want to say it. Here is Cole, your last match top fragger. Here we go, guys. Headed into San Hawk. So let's get hot and sweaty in the tropics. Woo! 9C Glabant coming right up and in onto the last match top fragger on his podium, guys. Look at that. All right, here we go. Our next flight path is from Cow, going down across the map, southwest, going over the top of Boot Camp, Painan, and just to the east of Sam He, going right across all sorts of crazy hot drop spots. Cow, Paradise, we got Boot Camp, Painan, Ruins, Sam He, all right under the flight path. And we do have the Royals of War headed on down to Boot Camp. We may have some crazy fights starting off in San Hawk. So let's see what the rest of the map is. It looks like they are going over the top of Boot Camp down to the Triangle of Death. Look at that, the intersection. So now no one jumping at Paradise. We do have the old gangsters over in Boot Camp with AGGV2. It looks like we have Ventru and the Panthers right over Painan. And we've got Bhutan. Oh, Bhutan is jumping to this compound right over here with Extreme Ice. This is Bhutan, guys, from NHP. And he does not like those odds. I can't say I blame him, but Mixed Mafia over here with the other two from Extreme Ice. We got Zendry right on over here, and all of them are coming right up and over. And there's Rushy in the other house. So Rushy and Zendry both getting pushed up by all four of them. So let's go. And look at Sam He area, guys. We got all sorts of teams right down at the southern edge. So let's go over to Boot Camp. We'll go to the top of Boot Camp, see what's going on with the old gangsters and AGGV2, because we know that there's going to be a crazy fight right on down here. And let's see, I see Kiddu, Katari, there we go. There's all of them down in Boot Camp. All right, it looks like Zendry and Rushy are getting on out of there, going back over to their team. So let's go down to Painan now, because we do have Ventru right over here, and it does sound like they are getting pushed up on by the Panthers. We got two of them coming right up and into this house right here. Look at him. He is like, okay, which side of these stairs do I want to hold at this moment? And look at this. We got him on the backside trying to keep an eye over across the way onto Pappy. But Pappy knew that he was right there. Pappy down to about half health. And they know that they are crossed. And there goes Katari down in Boot Camp. He was down in the trenches, and he gets found by AGGV2 down in the lower right-hand corner. Alright, so guys, let's go. Let's see what's going on. I have not played the new update yet. I'm going to try Sunday night if I can. Alright, Lotus in a fight with Nebula as well. Where is this fight with Lotus and Nebula? I see Nebula right here. I see Lotus right here. But I also see Inferno. Inferno Esports right here as well. Right next to the Great Gatsby right here. And look at this, some Royals of War coming out and around the outside of boot camp. So they're getting ready to hold off boot camp. And over here we do have Team Raid right next to Team Rail. They are right on top of each other, right in the center of zone. Go Ventru! We do have Ventru right here on the screen. Let's get over to Ventru and see what these guys are doing. As one of them is right up here with the two of them right on down below. And let's go around. I do see that down below. We've got the fight. Let's see what's going on with Kiddu. Kiddu is down to 1 HP. Zeus is down. And there he goes, down and out. The push by the Panthers coming up and in. Kiddu still trying to hold him off. Kiddu is the last one still standing for the old gangsters. He was able to take Fran down and out. Kiddu up to 2 eliminations. AGGV2 down to just a duo as well. So Melgar and Guapo, they are still trying to find Kiddu. Kiddu right over the top and does find Kiddu there. And we do have all sorts of craziness right down below as well. Let's see what's going on with this craziness. It does look like there's a lot of action right down there with NRG Inferno Esports. We got one solo from Nebula and Lotus Academy. They are all right over here between Camp Charlie and Sam He. So we should have some fights right on down here. We are down at the docks. Let's check the docks, see what's going on, because we do see that the blue is coming on in. We've got Inferno right up on that cliffside, right on top of where NRG Galaxy is. Look at this, NRG trying to get on out, going the other way. We do have Fate up on top of that hill trying to keep cover for him. But you know it's going to be a mess trying to get out of that craziness. So I'll go ahead and put that back up so you guys can see the rotations. All right, let's see what Ryder is doing. Ryder trying to creep up. Oh, Pappy's on the outside. Oh, Pappy just getting down. He must have had that spider sense going off. Lotus finding one from Inferno right down below. So Inferno now. And now there are 2 of them from Ventru up in this upper level, as we've got the Panthers all pushing right up and in. I do hear Pappy right down below where, did we lose Pappy? We did, we lost Pappy. Melendota right down below, and now your father has been knocked, so now the Panthers are down to just a duo. Ventru still at a full trio. No one knocked for this trio. We did lose one earlier, but now Ryder trying to figure out where they are right down below, and there goes your father. So now the Panthers are down to just a duo. Melatonin. He gets found right on that edge. So now it is just a solo remaining for the Panthers as Ventru comes up and in. And we still have fights going off right on down below between NRG. There goes the Panthers. But look at that. Only Sad was able to hold it off, and he's going to be able to get the res on the other 2. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Let's check down onto NRG Galaxy. We did lose one, but now we are still right over here on this edge, not too far away from Inferno. We still have Kunjan right over here, and the Great Gatsby coming right in and across, trying to get those shots. Sprayed Speck right out of the tuk, and now here comes the rest of NRG Galaxy coming right up and on top of them, and I think that might have been Fate at the top of that hill. Let's go up towards the top, see what's going on. Fate is at the top of this hill. Let me go ahead and scroll on out so you can see where everybody's coming in. I'm sorry I didn't have that better for you guys. All right, so Fate knows that there's one still behind him. He is right between the 2 of them from, NHP in this fight over here with the Royals of War. Let's see what's going on right down here, because one of them from from NHP does get knocked. So let's see. Fate coming out and around. Still trying to get those shots right into that shack. And Blossom is down here in the Royals of War territory. Look at that. And I don't see the rest of NHP. Yes, there they are in the back. They just loaded in. But we still have the Royals of War right down below as well. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening on this map. And the Great Gatsby. I just saw something about him on our map. And he gets taken down and out. And now it's just up to Kunjan. And he is trying to get up and in. But he's got Fate and Spec at the top of that hill. Right on the other side of him. Look at this. And they are coming up and around. They may be coming right at him. He is right on this cliff edge. They know that he's over here somewhere. And here comes Fate. He's going to go right over the top of him. Kunjan trying to get those shots as Fate pulls right up and in. And so now Fate right on the backside. And it's not Spec. Oh, it was Giuseppe. So there they go. Alright, so Mixed Mafia has come into Painan on top of Ventru. So now Ventru's still over here in Painan in the blue. But let's look at Sad. Sad 09. He's got all of Mixed Mafia all right around him. There you go, Celeste. We got your boys back up on the screen, and they are right over here, jumping from rooftop to rooftop with all of Mixed Mafia right down below them. And we still have the fight between NHP and the Royals of War on the map down below. This is a quieter fight. This is a tactical fight in the lower right-hand corner. They are all trying to make sure that they got their angles. They are checking. They are using all the terrain to the best of their ability. And oh, FSS just got knocked from an NHP, but we still have Baton. Baton right over there. Let's see what Baton is doing. Let's go down here to Baton as he is coming right up in on top of the Royals of War. Oh, I think he just finished off the Royals of War. Baton with 3 eliminations against the Royals of War. All right. Doesn't get hotter than this, guys. It just doesn't. All right, so let's see. One of them has been knocked from Ventru, and we still have Mixed Mafia right on over here. Mixed Mafia still a full 3-man team. And we do have a cluster right over here with 9Z Labant right here on top of the Lotus Academy. And it does look like Walmart is down to about 5 HP. Was able to heal back up. Knows that 9Z Labant is up in the fire hut. Oh, here he comes right up and in. Does he know that he's right above him? Maybe he doesn't know that 9Z Laban is above him in the lookout. So let's see what's going on over here. Bendrito trying to come up and trying to find dark light on the backside of that rock. Let's go over to Chaco. Chaco right at the top of this hill, trying to figure out where the Lotus Academy are down at the bottom. Let's check in on Aladdin, and Aladdin has been knocked right on over here. We got Smile up to 3 eliminations, and I can't get my, there it is, Smile right on over here for the Lotus Academy. And still coming. Look at that. Chaco going right across in front of him. Right in front of Smile. Smile just pushing right up in. Oh! The DBS from Chaco too much. And so now it is Walmart and Aladdin. The last two still standing for the Lotus Academy. Aladdin still on the outside. Trying to get those angles up onto Chaco. Chaco now in the overlook. So now let's go. And we got another team. We got NRG down in Painan. What are all these teams doing over here in the blue in Painan, guys? We have 3 teams in Painan. We got Ventru. We got Mixed Mafia and NRG. They are way over on the side. Even these teams right here are in the blue, guys. The blue, we are in stage 3. So let's go. Let's see what's going on for the rest of the map. We will keep Painan down in the lower right-hand corner because there are still 3 teams over there. All right, 7 Sky coming up and around on the backside of NHP. We still have Lotus Walmart. I think he's the... Nope, I see Aladdin up here as well. So Lotus Academy still has two players at least. Let's go down and find out what's going on with Team Rayo. We do have 1 knocked over on the top. We are on Monte. Let's check in on Hash and Hawks. See what's going on right on down here. See what we can see. It looks like Team Rayo should get everybody picked back up and ready to go back in. But we still have 9 Zeke Labat right on over here. Aladdin still trying to hold down. Look at this. It is a standoff between Jocko and Aladdin. Aladdin right down below him. All right, guys, what else? We have Extreme Ice coming in by Camp Bravo. We've got all of the mists right up at the top. Aladdin thinking he is still there, but he has already left. Look at that. You can see them driving away. And there goes Team 5 and Hyper. And Hyper just driving right on past. And we still have 2 teams over in Painan. We still have Fate versus Sad. NRG Galaxy versus Ventru Inc. in Painan down below in the right hand corner. So now Lotus is in a fight there. They go. The Lotus getting taken out by Remix right on over here. And now we got the missing AGGV2 coming right up together. Look at this. Here comes AGGV2 and Cooked. Listening to the footsteps on the backside going, guys, we're not alone. We have company. So let's check in on Guapo. Guapo coming right up and over. Here comes all the nades blowing Sandhawk to smithereens. Let's check in on Neverside right on down below. And he is keeping an eye on Extreme Ice right behind him. Let's go ahead and get off of that and let you guys see where everybody is going because we still have Mixed Mafia leaving Painan as well. So we still have Fate and Sad over in Painan. They are still in Painan. Fate, what are you doing? All right, let's see what's going on right over here as Team Raid. Oh, I did not see what happened, but that was from Ventru from across the way. Ventru is pushing up and in. And let's see, I think that was him that got that knock. And Sad is still over in Painan. Sad. Oh, I think that is it for Ventru, guys. All right, let's scroll on in so that you guys can see where everyone is. This is crazy where everyone is. No one is in zone. Look at the mini map down in the lower right-hand corner. And you could see the pushes coming in from zone. We still have Lotus, Aladdin right at the top trying to get those shots. Oh, 7 Sky shutting down Lotus Academy. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. 9 Ziegler Laban down to just a duo, and he's going to be able to get the res off onto Chaco. Chaco was down to about 5 HP, and I think he's going to be... Oh, there goes Chaco. That blue zone is too brutal, guys. They have got to stay out of the blue. All right, let's see what's going on. NHP right on over here getting pushed up on by 2 different teams. We got Extreme Ice coming at him from one direction. And, oh, there goes Nebula on the backside. So now we got FSS getting ready to throw that nade right over into Rushy's direction. And the nades are going off now, but Rushy's still standing. And now there goes the mist. One dark by the... Oh, FSS did get Rushy with this. So let's see what's going on with Extreme Ice right over here. We still have Robert GG and Zendry. Robert GG coming down and around trying to figure out. Look at this. You can see FSS right there in front of him. Robert GG just watching, just keeping an eye on what NH Hyper is doing. NH Hyper and Hyper. Alright, let's go over to Team Raid here, making all sorts of noise across this way. And I think they just got to knock up the hill onto, which team was there right in front of them? Let's see there where they are going. They are trying to get those shots over onto the mist and up onto 7 Sky. 7 Sky right at the top. 7 Sky does look like they're having some issues, guys. It's only up to Venom. Venom is the last one still standing. And they are now in the blue. They got to come on into blue. And NH Hyper still trying to hold off. I said it again. N Hyper still trying to hold off. Oh, there goes Robert, GG, and Zendry. Baton! The Brute Caprizi up to 6. Baton up to 5. But Baton is still coming on in and still picking them up. He just found the miss. So now it is Baton versus Team Raid, the last few. And now let's see. It says 3 teams, but I don't see the third team. Oh, 7 Sky Venom. Venom is still in the back. I see him way back over here. What is he doing? He's sitting in the vehicle. Alright, so, oh, and Team Raid getting zone, and there he goes. So now it is Venom versus Team Raid. Let me see if I can fix this and see if this will work, guys. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It worked fine, and now it doesn't. It's a Friday night. Team Raid coming in first with 7 eliminations. 7 Sky Official coming in second with 5 eliminations. And N Hyper coming in third with 14. 4 eliminations. GG, guys. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 and 17, going all out. And Hyper Baton, 6 eliminations, 1,052 damage. And we'll be jumping with Baton when we come right back from match 3. Be right back.
Just stay tight, we have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me.
escape. Wave goodbye to your city life, and say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Around with the rhythm, it's a sound. The rhythm, it's a sound. With the rhythm, it's a sound. The rhythm, it's a sound. Get down, come on, get down. Get down, come on, get down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. She just started it and then stopped it. I'm not exactly sure why, but here are the scores up to the minute. 7 Sky official in first with 24 total points. And Hyper tied with 24 total points. And Extreme Ice NA coming in third with 22 total points. There are your points, guys. We are headed into Miramar. So now this time we are jumping with N Hyper Bato Jujutsu Kazan. 6 eliminations, 1,052 damage. Let's find Baton himself. There he is, guys. Your last match, top fragger, and Hyper Baton. Woo! What a night so far. We are headed into match 3. This is Garden of Tulips $2,000 semifinals Group A. There it is. He loves UK. Yeah, he does. He'll be under my feet in a minute. Alright, guys, let's go. We have 5 seconds before our third flight path of tonight. And we are going from Minus Del Sur across the top of Valle de Mar, between Monte Nuevo and Power Grid, and all the way up past the Oasis and to the wall. So we're pretty far to the west, but we've got all sorts of places for these guys to jump and Hyper off the plane. And I do see 2 other teams not too far away from them. We have NRG Galaxy and the Miss right there with them. So Baton headed down to Villa Del Mar. So I do see the Miss and NRG Galaxy. They are right on top of each other. And look at the cluster over Chumacera. So we do have teams going to Monte Nuevo. We got teams going to Chumacera. It looks like we might even have a couple of teams headed over towards the corridor to get a car to Picado. We have Nebula right on top of, oh no, Baton, no. He is DC'd. Oh, that's not good for N Hyper. Alright, guys, let's see what else is going on. We do see that Nebula and Royals of War are still pretty close to each other. Let's check this out really quick. Check in on Nebula, and I'll go ahead and scroll on in so that you can really see where everyone is. It looks like the Miss and NRG did see, ooh, Nebula trying to get on out of that car wash just as the Royals of War taking those shots. It looks like it was David at the top of that taking those shots over. And our first zone is really central. We're going all the way up to the Oasis, around El Pozo, Monte Nuevo, Las Leon. We got the truck stop in there, and Cruz de Val. So we do have the old gangsters right over here. Let's keep an eye on what is happening right on down here. Katari got pulled up on by the Panthers, so now there goes one from the old gangsters, but we still have 3 of them in this match. And let's go ahead and scroll that in just a little bit so you guys can see that a little bit better. And Nebula taking off and out of there. It looks like they may crash into Team Rayo. at the, at the top right on over here. Let's check in on what's going on with the miss right on down here. We do have NRG coming right up and in. Where is Spec right on over here? Spec coming up and around. Oh no! We do have 1525 knocked, and let's see what's going on over here. And I don't know if there's any still left from the miss. That was so fast and brutal. Kizzy getting 3 of those eliminations, and there goes another one from the old gangsters. I think the old gangsters are just down to a duo now. We got Pratty out in the field trying to hold off. Look at that. We got the Panthers right in and across, and we got Zeus across the street from that. So let's go over to the Zeus, and Zeus trying to get out of that spray. Look at this. The Panthers still trying to figure out where they are. Pratty right over on the edge trying to get those shots, trying to keep them down off of Zeus as Zeus runs in the wide open. Pratty still, oh, was that a nade coming towards Pratty? I just saw something flying past him. All right, looks like Pratty trying to get on out of there. Pratty, you are out in the middle. No, Pratty. All right, so now it's just up to Zeus, and Zeus has been pulled up on, and Zeus does pick up a 686 and an M16. That is the worst combo for a full 4-man squad pulling up. He's got 2 of them outside now. The other 2 are still hunting him, and he comes out. Oh, and Melantona able to find him. So let's see what else is going on. We still have, let's go in and check on, oh, Baton. He is back in this, and he is moving around. He is picking up snipers. He's got a K9 and a Mini. That's probably not what he was hoping to get, but that's what he does have. All right, we have Extreme Ice right over here in not only the truck stop, but El Azahar. Look at this. Remix over at the truck stop by himself. Nebula not too far away from the Royals of War. Tonka still not too far away, taking over all of Leones. So let's go, guys. And look at this Team Raid coming on. And we got Alim right over here on the top of Picado, trying to get those angles right on down. Let's see who's in Picado. It is the Lotus Academy. We got 7 Sky officials, the one in first place at the moment, way up in La Cabarria. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Ooh, 9 Ziegler coming right up over here onto the Panthers, and the Panthers now coming in with 4 eliminations already. Let's see what's going on. We do have Pappy trying to get those angles right up and over. He knows that there's another team really close. So let's go back to the map and see where 9 Ziegler. We got Pedino right over here trying to come up and in. So let's see. Oh, he sees that vehicle, and look at that. They are still going up and around. Let's see what we are going on right on over here. Right on. Oh, he just drove right over the top of your father. Just drove right over the top of him, guys. And now he is still coming up and around. Where is the rest of the Panthers? Why was he so far away? Was he out scouting, trying to get that angle? And now here comes N Hyper to add some more spice to this mix over here. Coming right up and in on top of Monte Nuevo, where the Panthers are. 9 Ziegler right over on the edge to the east. Look at that. They are still coming up and around. And the runover still in his buggy, keeping an eye on the wide open spaces all around him. We still have NRG coming in from Bartona and Prison Island. So we still have teams moving up and in. We still have Team Raid right on top of Picado, trying to keep those eyes right on down. I think we've got all the teams on the map down below. I think we're good with that. And let's go back over here and see what is going on, because the Panthers have to know that N Hyper has moved into the top of that hill. We got Blossom. Let's check in on Caprizi right at the top. Look at that. All of the Panthers right down below, and not too far away is 9 Ziegler. We know that they are all 3 massive teams right on top of each other here over in Monte Nuevo. Alright. Let's check the map again. I do see Nebula coming right in between the split from the Royals of War. We do have the Royals of War coming right up on both sides. And now I think the Panthers are in a fight with 9Z Galabant. We've got at the top, we do. Oh, look at this. It looks like right on over here we got Rooter getting pulled up on by 9Z right on the edge. So we're about ready to have all sorts of fights right over here. Nebula taking those shots over at the Royals of War as the Royals of War go driving right on past them. And we have Extreme Ice coming. Oh, look at that, Pappy. Caprice has you right in his sight. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Pappy, you were right there in his sight. So now the zone has collapsed and we are going from just south of the water treatment down and around Monte Nuevo, just barely on the edge of Chumacera, Los Leon, and Minas Generales. So let's go over here, see what's happening with Nebula as the Royals of War are pulling right up in on top of them. Look at this, the Royals of War coming in from 3 angles right into the dip right here. And now it is just Sane trying to get on out of that dip. And there goes Sane driving on through. All 4 of them are back there. I see where they are. The Royals of War still coming up and around. And I think one of them from the Royals of War was just knocked back here. And who was it? Let's go back down here. It is Araga that's been knocked, but here comes Nebula on this push. So let's scroll on up because you can see Opium coming right up and over. So let's go right on down below. There you go. Now you can watch this fight going off. And we still have Caprice at the top of this hill. So let's go. Let's see what's happening. What did I miss? Alright, so what is happening up here with Inferno right at the top of the map right over here with Ventru and Seven Skies. So let's see what's going on with Ventru right over here. Right in between the two teams. We've got Inferno Esports right on down, and we're still got this fight right on over here with the Royals of War are gone. There goes the Royals of War to Nebula. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We've got Mixed Mafia right over here by Inferno and the Panthers, and then we've got Nebula right next to Team Rayo. We've got NRG Galaxy coming in from the south side. Let's go over here to Team Raid and see what's happening, because not too far away to the north is AGGV2. Where is Fran? We are up on top of Radio Tower Hill. So let's go, guys. Let's go back over here and see what's going on with 9Z Glabot, because I think N Hyper is coming up and in. That's like the 4th time tonight I've said that. Baton has just been knocked and oh, he got taken out by 9Z Lamont. So let's go. Let's see. We are on Caprice, and it looks like Caprice getting ready to move on over. And who is right over here? It's FSS, and he's got all of 9Z Lamont right behind him, getting on out of there. And we did lose Baton the last match. Top fragger Nebula. Looks like, oh, Rushy coming right up and over right on top of where we've got Nebula right on down below. Nebula coming out of that fight with the Royals of War. So now Nebula is up to 4 eliminations. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let's not mix it and let's not miss anything. Get over to Mixed Mafia. They are right across from Seven Sky. Don't forget, guys, that Seven Sky is in first place at the moment, and they are at the top of the hills right over here, keeping an eye right on down onto Mixed Mafia right on the other side of this hill. Our zone still has a bit of time. We have a minute 20 before our next zone pops and we find out where we are going next. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more so you can see where these teams are coming on in. So looks like Void's trying to find one of them from Mixed Mafia across the other side. Let's see what's going on right here. It doesn't look like he's getting ready for a fight, so we will keep checking. And we still have Nebula, and it does look like all of Extreme Ice coming up and around. And we still have the fight over here with N Hyper and 9Z Glabant. So let's see what's going on. I did see a knock, and I think that was from one of them right on over here. Mandrake has been knocked, and look at N Hyper. We have two of them pushing up on the N Hyper right on the backside of this as they are trying to come up and in, and Mandrake gets knocked again as he is trying to get out of there now. And N Hyper moving right up and in. Woo! Just barely getting out of there just in time as N Hyper. All of them are pushing right up and in. We got Caprice over here, but we got FSS coming up and over the top of Haystacks out in the field. And our zone is getting ready to pop. Let's see where we're going this time. And setting it up, and look at this. We've got almost a donut zone. We're going from San Martin to the power grid just to the east of El Pozo. This is just the edge of zone. We are out of zone here, so Voids and the boys are gonna have to move just a little bit over, but Mixed Mafia is in zone, so that's how far away they have to move. Look at this. That is zone, the edge of zone, and they're saying don't come here. All right, guys, let's go over to Team Raid. Team Raid just flirting over here with AGGV2. AGGV2 right over here, getting ready to come on into San Martin. San Martin is close to center zone, but center zone is wide open dips. That's about all there is to it. And we do have Extreme Ice coming right on in between all these teams. You can see teams in every direction. We have Lotus Academy, NRG Galaxy. We've got Team Raid, all these teams over here, and Nebula is over here as well. Everybody crushing into this edge, and it does look like Remix is coming right up and in onto Team Raid at the top of these hills. Look at this. He's going to end up right in their lap. Lotus Academy coming. Oh, we just lost Robert GG and Rushy. Rushy's at the back of all this. Look at this. Rushy over here. He's got all these teams that he's got to get right on through. And we still have, oh no, we have the fight over here between 7 Sky and N Hyper. N Hyper is down to just Blossom now, and 7 Sky. Here comes the rest of 7 Sky coming up and in right on top of Blossom. Blossom getting ready to get in there and pushing right up in on top of all of them from right. Oh, Blossom is able to get one knocked, and now N Hyper out of Miramar. All right, let's go over here and see what's going on with NRG Galaxy. They're right here on top of Team Raid. Let's see, Team Raid I think is at the top of this hill. Yes, they are, and NRG Galaxy right down below. I'm not sure they're going to be able to, they're not going to be in much of a fight. Let's go over here to 9Z Glabant right underneath where Inferno Esports is coming up and in. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on this because I do think that these two teams will find each other. There you go. You can keep an eye that way. And now let's go back over here and see what's happening with Raid. Let's see what kind of stuff Raid can see from the top of the hill, because these guys are at the top and we've got all sorts of teams right down below. We do have NRG Galaxy right next to Lotus Academy. They are all right in here. You can see all the gumballs on your screen right up there. Alright, so they know that Team Raid is up on top of them, but they are just right down below. Let's see what's going on right on over here. KVQQ trying to get those shots right down onto Fate. Fate is right across the way. All of them from NRG Galaxy right in front of them. Let's check in on what Fate was doing. You know he was keeping an eye at the top of that. Yes, he was. And it does look like Kunjan is staying quiet. 9C Glabant is giving him the distance. So let's go ahead and get back over to the map. See where all these teams are rotating in, so you got an idea, guys. Alright, so let's go, because NRG Galaxy does have to get into zone, and they are trying to figure out how to get in. Look at all that. Fate can see all these all these players right at the top of the hill. Look at that. You can see him perfectly from where he is, and our zone popped again. Well, we've got another donut zone. We're going from the southwest edge of San Martin over to the power grid. Let's go over to the power grid and see who's over here. It is the Panthers. So we got all these teams that need to come in. One of them from Team Raid. Two of them from Team Raid have been knocked. And so now let's see what's going on with Alim. Alim just on the edge of zone, and I think he's thinking about coming back, but he knows that there's a whole team of Lotus right behind him. Look at this, all of Lotus right down in that ridge coming right at him. You can see all of them just pushing right on over towards him. Alright, so let's see what else is going on our map. We have one from Team Rail way to the north, still trying to come on in. We have Ventru coming in from the north. We have Nebula right on top of AGGV2 right on down here. Let's see what's going on down in San Martin and see if we can figure out what's happening, because we got AGG. Oh, Alim gets knocked from behind. We have AGG right next door to all of them from Nebula. So now it is just Free Point. Free Point is the last one still standing. We still have NRG and Lotus Academy all right on top of each other. Let's go over to Dark Light. Dark Light right down below, still trying to come up and in. But we have NRG right in here with them as well. And we got Kizzy right up top. And we also have Fate right behind. And it looks like they're trying to go ahead and just move on out the rest of the team right across the way. So let's go, guys. Let's see what else is happening. We still have the neighbors right next door to each other down on the screen down below. In case they start the fight, we have Mixed Mafia trying to come on in right behind Ventru. Let's head over to Ventru, see what's going on with them as they are coming right into the edge of zone, taking over all the dips, but they are right down below the Great Gatsby right at the top. Let's see if we can find what Gatsby is looking at right on over here. Oh, he's looking at the sand, guys. Let's go over to Flash, see what's going on. He is out in the blue trying to get on over, and we still have Kunjan in just the edge of the blue zone, but he is right on top of Ventru. Ventru right on down right below him. So let's go and see what's going on with Ventru. We've got two of them knocked, and we got Sokka right here trying to throw those smokes, trying to stay out of the way of Inferno Esports. And Inferno Esports, the bad boy himself, trying to come up and in, trying to get those nades right on top of Ventru right down below. We still have, look at that, AGGV2 trying to come on out, and we do have Nebula pushing up and in, and look, not too far away is Mixed Mafia and Ventru. You can see all these teams right down here in San Martin, and they are all right on the edge. So we've got from those apartments right across, looking down all the way across, so we can see this wide open field on both of these screens from two different directions. Woo, let's go. Let's see where Zone has gone all the way over to the power grid. So all these teams have to come on out and across. And 9Z Glabant in another fight right over here with the Panthers. And the Panthers are down to just a solo now. And he is down to 5 HP as all of them from 9Z Glabant are coming up and in. There's the S12. Oh, the S12K with the silencer, guys. Pink. Alright, guys, let's check in on over here. Ventru says Celeste. Ventru, we got Ventru right up here. Ryder is trying to come in, Celeste. He's right over here, but he is sandwiched between Inferno Esports and I think that is Mixed Mafia. Yes, it is, right on over at the other side. And there goes Inferno. Look at this, taking the shots at the bad boy. No, he does have to come on out He is in the blue. He's got to go across the street. He's got, oh, there goes AGGV2 getting taken out by Nebula. Nebula also mollying Nebula. So that's never a good thing, guys. Never a good thing. All right, so let's see what's going on down over here. Let's go back over here and scroll on in so you guys can see what's happening as Nebula is trying to get in right in front of Melgar. Melgar, the last one, still standing for AGGV2 coming out of that crazy apartment. And we do have Team Raid Free Point. Free Point still a solo right here in the edge of zone, trying to find the perfect dip right on the other side of AGGV2. So let's go over here, see what's going on with Rushy for Extreme Ice. We did lose Robert GG earlier in the map, but look at that right across the way. That is the Spec. Let's go over here and check out what Spec is doing. Oh, I'm sorry, Spec. I'm sorry. Oh, no. So now let's see what Kizzy is doing. Kizzy trying to get those shots right across onto 7 Sky Official. Don't forget, 7 Sky Official is in first place at the moment. Goki down to about 1 HP. We got Venom coming up and over the edge right on top of where Extreme Ice are, and we can see 9Z Glabant, and we got a couple of solos right in front of them. We still have 6 teams in all of this. Let me see if I can get a sky view of the zone. See what's happening as all these teams are trying to come on in. 7 Sky still trying to push in right from the edge of zone. We do have, look at that, 9Z Glabant is just on the edge of zone, and we got Extreme Ice right down below. I'm not sure if I can get all these teams in or not. That's about what I can do, guys, to show you what's going on right on down below. And Venom is the last one, still standing the solo 4 and 7 Sky, getting found by Rushy from right across the way. So now we are down to the last 3 teams, and Melgar still right over here on as a solo, trying to throw those nades right up and over onto 9Z Glabant as we got Extreme Ice coming in from right behind. We got Zendry, Rushy, and Remix right on over here. So there you guys go. You can see it from above and right in front of you. And look at Melgar. He is getting all these nades right on over here. He's going to come on over, try to get that elimination right on over onto Chaco right down below. And he still has a solo from 9Z Glabant. We still have one more as here comes all of, except for Remix, all of Extreme Ice. Remix is coming out and around on this edge, and we still have everybody right down below. Melgar right in the smoke. Look at Remix right in front of Melgar. And oh, came right up behind him. So now Extreme Ice coming in first with 7 eliminations. 9Z Glabant coming in second with 14 eliminations, and AGGV2 coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 and 17. Going all out. 9Z Glabant. Senslow, I'm not sure. 7 eliminations, 1,117 damage. We'll be jumping with 9Z Glabant when we come right back for tonight's last match and the live scores. Be right back.
down on my knees. I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Here we go.
I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. All my hope was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Invincible.
I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow keeps sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to tonight's last match for the Garden of Tulips. This is the $2,000 tournament semifinals, Group A. Coming in first, Extreme Ice NA, 39 total points. 7 Sky Official in second with 31, and 9 Zieg Labant with 26. Look at these scores. They are all so close to each other. Remember, the top 8 teams will be moving on to finals, but this is just day 1. Tomorrow night is day 2. So let's go ahead and switch on over. Let's go with 9 Zieg Labant Sensleo. I don't know. 7 eliminations. 1,117 damage. That fragger was coming in hot. Let's get him. Last second, boys. right, we are going from the very southwestern edge of Sosnovka military base over the top of Ferry Pier Gacka, going up just to the west or east of Crates and North George, going all the way up to the coastline. Any AFKs will be nom-noms, boys. We will be able to get some free points up there if we have any AFKs in this match. Alright, AGGV2 already off the plane. And let's see, we've got Team Raid. We've got, I think this is NRG Galaxy headed over to Primorsk. We've got all these teams right on down here. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. And we are still on 9Z Glabant, and they are headed over to Pachinki, guys. And I don't think they're alone. I think the old gangsters are right there with them. Both teams are brown, so they look like they are the same team, but we have two teams headed to Pochinki. So let's go. Let's scroll on in a little bit, get a better idea. Look at all the teams headed over towards the South George Hospital areas. We got Mixed Mafias, Extreme Ice, who are in first place, and Nebula. Royals of War already in a fight right on down below. Look at all the teams coming down into Pachinki. Let's go over here and check out what's going on with Seven Sky Official and Royals of War. Ooh, Royals of War now. Aragod coming in from the back, and I don't see any other Royals of War. Aragod may be the last one. He is the last one still standing. Seven Sky all right in there. We will keep an eye on this because Royals of War, Aragod, right there, right below you. May OP. So we are still on the top fragger, and look at this. Aragod just finding one of them. And now Venom is coming up along that wall. And Aragod came out and around. There are two remaining from Aragod with the squad wipe. You guys just saw it on stream right down below. He just finished off Seven Sky. Look at Aragod. Let me go ahead and put that back up there for you guys. Seven Sky Official. The squad wipe by Royals of War. Aragod. Raptor OP and Raptor W. Alright, so now we got Katari right across the way in our last match. Top fragger getting ready for that nade! Whoa! The nade coming home, but we got Bratty up on top of that. Oh, and Bratty from the top of the rooftop. So let's see what Bratty can do right on over here. Bratty is down to about 5 HP. And our first zone is all the way to the southeast. We have a lot of military base in there. We do have Milta Power going all the way over to Pachinki. Pratty and Kiddu, the last two still standing for the old gangsters, but we do have the Mists that are coming up and in, and all the 9Z Glamont are still standing. Kiddu right there throwing that nail. Oh, the nade right over onto Chaco, right in front of us, and the Mists are coming up, and they are right, look at this, they are all getting into position around the north side of Pachinki, up by the church, up by the mayor's house, trying to come on into this third party. And our last match, top fragger trying to throw those smokes, getting mollied from down below, and he's gonna try to get on out, try to get on over and pick up his teammate. Katari getting picked up right on over here. Let's check in on Zeus. We still have full 4-man teams over here in Pachinki. Woo, they are lighting it up, boys. All right, let's see what else is going on the map while we got this crazy fight. And Lotus Academy looks like they're headed towards the Pachinki area too, so we might have another fight over here. We've got Extreme ice right on the other side of the street from, oh, look at that. The Mist just found one from, it was Mandrake. Mandrake from 9 Ziegler. And now it does look like Team Rayo and AGGV2 are really close to each other down towards Milta Power. So we got teams right on top of teams. Woo! It looked like that nade just pushed him right away from that wall. Let's go over and see what's going on. We lost Pratty. Kiddu has been knocked, and Zeus is still trying to get those shots right across into, oh, 9 Ziegler now has another one knocked. So let's go over to 9 Ziegler, see what's going on. Extreme Ice in that fight with Nebula way over on this side. Let's see what's going on, and I think we are too far away. Let's get a little closer to Nebula over here as we've got Extreme Ice coming up and into the hospital. We got Nebula all along that hillside, and let's see what else is going on. That is the top of the hill, so let's try to keep an eye on what's going on over here. And look at this, the Mists are pushing right up and in. We still have 3 men standing for 9 Ziegler. We only have a duo over here. Oh, that nade coming. Oh, the nade by Choco, finishing off the old gangsters. Choco up to 6 eliminations. And now we got Wolf at the top of the mayor's house right over here, trying to get those shots right on down onto 9 Ziegler. And now I do think Choco's going to be able to get that other one picked up. But the Mists are a full 4-man team. And 9 Ziegler are in trouble. Oh, that nade. I thought that nade by Dark was going to land right on top of them. We seem to be finding all these nades right at that moment. All right, there you guys go. Now you can see the rotations just fine. 9 Ziegler still in this compound right down below. Let's check out the map really quick, see what's going on. I think this is the main fight at the moment. We still have Extreme Ice really close to Nebula, but they are out in the blue, so they're probably going to go ahead and prioritize zone. We have N Hyper right over here by NRG, Galaxy, and Aragod. We watched him with that squad wipe, and he is headed into zone. So he's going to be really close to Team Raid. And look at the bridge, the East Bridge over here, Lotus Academy. We've got Ventru getting really close, the scout out and about, trying to figure out where everyone is. And we still have AGGV2 down in Milta. So we've got all these rotations that are bringing these massive teams right next to each other. What the heck is that sound? Somebody lighting off fireworks? Oh, miscooked Choco. That's quite the name, guys. Uh-oh, I think we lost our, no, let's see what's going on. Let's go over to Choco. Choco coming on down. We still have Pedrino right over here, and it does look like the Mists are starting to come out and around. And what did I just read? Extreme Ice in a fight with Nebula. And then we've got AGGV2. We've got N Hyper. Everybody's over here in fights. Let's go over to Mixed Mafia. And now it is down to one solo player as N Hyper is coming up right behind him. Betone's been knocked in. Oh, it's just up to Blossom out in this field for N Hyper, and they are still getting shot at from all sorts of different directions. I'm not even sure who is shooting all these shots, but I do see that Team Raid is right on the outside of N Hyper, so they may be taking all those shots. And it does look like NRG Galaxy is right over here as well. We are right on with Colgoat as Colgoat is watching NRG. We got a glider, boys. We got a glider in action. Let's see if he can do anything other than loops, because that's all I can do. Yep, this is how I fly the plane exactly. I don't know how you guys fly it, but that's what happens to me every time I get into driver's seat. This is my view of Erangel in the glider. Alright guys, look at the middle of zone. We have all these teams. We have Lotus Academy on top of Ventru, on top of the Panthers, on top of Inferno Esports. We have Team Rayo coming on in. Our zones did pop up and in. Look at this. NRG Galaxy changing seats in the glider, trying to get those shots right down onto Rooter. Rooter from Team and Free Point, Team Raid, Free Point right over here was able to get him right on out of that glider. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's see what else is happening as we got all this chaos happening. We still have Extreme Ice coming on in. Did we lose Robert GG again? No, Robert GG is still in this. I was like, wait a minute, where is Robert GG? We got Nebula way up at the top. We have the Clash right over in here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can get this from the top. Because we've got teams, we got Mollies, we got all sorts of chaos right on over here. We got Ventru pushing up on Lotus with the Panthers right on the outside. Oh, and Ventru Rider going on down, Sag going down. So now we are down to just a duo. And we have all these teams pushing up and in. We still have the Lotus Academy over here. And we've got the Panthers coming up from the edge of the hillside. So we've got all these teams. Let's check in on Walmart. Walmart right up and over here. We still have Smiley right on over here. He's coming out and around. Oh, and he does get the one from Ventru. So Ventru is now down to just one solo player right on this backside. Right on the other side of the Panthers. Right down below. Oh, look at that. Right next door to the Lotus Academy, and now he's trying to hold off the Panthers as the Panthers push their way up those stairs. All right, guys, let's go. Christy OP, Christy, big fan of you. Let's go back over to N Hyper for Christy. N Hyper, Baton getting knocked by Extreme Ice, and now it is just up to Blossom up at the top of the hill. Extreme Ice still trying to come up and in. And there is Remix, big fan Remix. Let's go. Let's see what's happening right on down here. And Remix trying to get the angles up onto Blossom right there behind that rock. Let's go back to the map so that you guys can see what's happening. We'll go ahead and scroll on over and scroll in now that they are getting closer to zone. And we only have 46 seconds until our next zone. And Remix with the shot. Look at that with the red dot right up that hill, finishing off N Hyper. All right, so we still have 9Z Glabant right over here with the miss right in Pachinki in the blue zone with 25 seconds until the next zone. And we still look at this Inferno right over here on top of Team Rayo. We got the Panthers right over here. We got Lotus Academy, Walmart right over here next to Team Raid. So let's go. We also have Aragon. Aragon is still coming up the coastline. We still have Nebula coming on in. And there goes another one from Wolf. And so now Pedrino for 9Z Glabant. He is the last one still standing. And he still has the miss out and around him, the miss. There are 3 of them still for the miss. And oh, I think one of them's getting ready. Cooking that nade again, maybe. Let's see what's going on as he is coming up and in right on top of 9Z Glabant. He knows they are right up above him. Let's check in on what he is doing at the top. Trying to get some of that loot out of that crate. And we are still going to the east in the zone. We even have Milta Power in this zone. Oh, look at that cheeky peek right out that edge. And so now Pedrino is down to about 5 HP. Oh, but the sandwich by Never, Side, and Wolf. And now they have to come on into zone. They're going to be coming into zone between Nebula and Extreme Ice. And the rest of the teams are all right on over here, all crushed in together. We still have some solos out here from Lotus Academy and Royals of War. So, woo! And oh, what is going on over here with Inferno Esports? I just saw... Let's see, was that one from the Panthers? And I clicked on the wrong person. Let's see if we can find the Panthers. Yes, it was. It was one from the Panthers that just got found. We are right over at the shelter, but they have moved on out. We still have Inferno taking over most of the hills right above shelter and prison. Aragod coming on in. Let's see what he's going to do, because he's going to end up right on top of one of these teams. He is in a collision course right with Inferno Esports. So let's see. Oh, look at this. He may go right up and in and get some of that loot from that drop right in front of him. What are you shooting at? I don't even see anything around him. And oh, Raid coming on in and just finding that knock and elimination over onto Inferno Esports. Inferno Esports now down to just a duo. We still have the Mist coming in out of the blue, out of Pachinki, trying to get on over. We'll go ahead and scroll on in so that you guys can see this a little better. And look at Aragod. He's got all these teams coming up and around. Extreme Ice in first place, coming right up and in now on two. We got Inferno right at the top. Kunjan trying to hold them all off. We got the Great Gatsby at the top of the hill, trying to get those sprays right on down on top of the head of all four of them from Extreme Ice. We do have Robert GG, Rushy, Remix, and Zendry. All four of them still standing, coming into zone right below. Three of them from Inferno Esports. And let's see, here comes the Mist. They are almost right to zone, and our zone's getting ready to pop again in 10 seconds, guys. So the Mist will be getting to zone right as it switches over, and we'll be able to see where we're going next. And here we go. Let's see. We are going just to the south of prison. So Inferno Esports right here is in zone. Extreme Ice is not, and you know how close they are, guys. So they all have to move. They have to rotate down and in closer to Milta Fields. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and scroll on in, because it looks like the Panthers came right up and in, right onto Extreme Ice. Extreme Ice Remix right across from Melatonin. So let's go. Let's see what's happening as they're coming right on in. And now look at this. Remix trying to throw those nades, trying to throw the mollies in. Rushy from the angle, the off angle right on over here is able to find him. And now they see the Mists are coming up and in. Zendry out and about trying to get all the information, trying to figure out where the Mists are. The Mists having a hard time getting into zone because, ooh, the Panthers are driving right on past them. Right on next to Rushy. Rushy is chasing him down. That is your father right in front of Rushy. Rushy taking those shots. Gets your father down to about 20 HP. Your father just getting around the edge of that hill just in time. And Rushy honking. Beep, beep. All right, guys, let's go. And Raid Free Point does get knocked by Team Rail right across the way. And look at this, your father getting pulled up on by these teams. And Remix going right on over. Rushy able to get that. Rushy is up to 3 eliminations now. And all 4 of them from Extreme Ice still in this, up to 7 eliminations, and they got to get on down to zone. And we got Team Rail coming right up and over onto Team Raid. Team Raid down to just a duo now. We got Alien right on top of Team Rail, right down below. And all these teams are still trying to get into zone. Look at all of that. We still have 8 teams coming on in. We still have Team Rail. And look at that right down below. Nebula coming all the way around the east side and runs right into Team Rail right over on the other side. Opium trying to get on out of this spray from Team Rail right across. And he is the last one still standing for Nebula. And now let's see what else is going on. Look at this. He's stopped right over here and he's trying to get those angles right up the hill onto Team Rail. And now there goes the zone again. And we're coming right over to the logging camp. Oh, look at this. We got Lotus Walmart right down below the mist. The mists have come all the way down and around. They wrapped all the way down to the south. And now they are going north up into zone. But they've got Lotus Walmart right behind him. Aragad still in this. Look at this. He is right over on the edge, right in the blue zone, getting ready to rotate into zone, and he may end up right on top of Inferno, and he's getting sprayed at as he comes right on out by Inferno right at the top. We got the great Gatsby. Kunjan must have been right on. Yes, it was Kunjan trying to get those shots down onto Aragad. And now we've got about 3 teams in zone. Everybody else still trying to find their spot. And look at this. Kunjan stopping right in front of the Mists. The Mists are still right down below. And we do have Neverside right over here keeping an eye up the hill at Team Raid and Inferno Esports. Oh, but he gets found by Lotus Walmart. We knew that Lotus Walmart was coming right up into zone right behind Team Raid, and now he is coming right up and over onto the other side of Walmart. Lotus Walmart up to 5, eliminating the miss, and look at this. He is still going, guys. Lotus Academy up to 8 eliminations, getting ready to come right up and in onto Team Rail. Team Rail right above him, but he's just going to go ahead and boost up and rethink. So let's go. And look at this. Oh, Team Rail right over here starting to get into the fight with Extreme Ice right over on this edge. Extreme 8. Oh, there goes Monte. Robert GG finding him. We've got Extreme Ice up to 9 eliminations. Rush getting another knock right over here onto Team Rail. And there goes the push right over onto Snagzada. No! Hash trying to get down and out of the way from the Extreme Ice wall coming right at him, and here they come. Here is Remix right over on this off angle. Rushy coming right up and over the top of that hill. Let's see what's going on with Rushy as he's trying to come right up and over, trying to find where Hash is. Hash is right on over here, and now he's getting pulled up on by Robert GG, and Robert GG shutting down Team Rail. We are down to the last 3 teams. Inferno Esports taking over center zone. We got Team Raid trying to shoot down the hill at Extreme Ice. Let's see if we can get the bird's eye view of where everyone is in this crazy chaos, because we got the side of this hill, and look at all this. This is pretty much center zone where Kunjan is. He is center zone. We got Extreme Ice. We've got Team Raid. Everybody trying to come on into zone. Let's go down to Kunjan. Oh, Kunjan gets taken down and out. And here comes Inferno Esports. And it is a full 4-man team for Extreme Ice. We have Inferno Esports with a duo and Rooter up here for Team Raid. The last one still standing for Team Raid. It is a 4v2v1. Ooh, Rooter just found Zendry. Now he's trying to rotate down and through, and he's going to be right on the backside of Inferno. And Inferno Esports trying to keep an eye right on where Rooter is coming right on in. Gatsby looking at that drop, thinking that looks awfully good with that level 3 gear, considering his level 2 vest is seen better days. Alright, we did lose one from Extreme Ice. Sendry was taken out. Robert GG Remix. Remix coming up from this edge. Does get flash from Inferno Esports. And now it's just up to the Great Gatsby. Gatsby right on over here. And Rushy just found Rooter. So now it's Gatsby and Flash versus the trio from Extreme Ice. And Gatsby gets knocked from the top. Extreme Ice coming in from 3 different angles. Let me see if I can get my... There we go. Flash right on over... Oh, and there it is, guys. Woo! Coming in first, Extreme Ice with 17 eliminations. Inferno Esports coming in second with 2 eliminations. And Team Raid coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 and 17. Going all out. Extreme Ice. Rushy. 7 eliminations. 1,017 damage. Give us just a second and Kay will have the unofficial scores for the ending of day 1. So hang in there, guys. Scores are coming, guys. They're printing right now. And here are your unofficial scores for the ending of day 1. Coming in first, Extreme Ice NA with 66 total points. Coming in second, 7 Sky Official with 34 points. And coming in third and fourth, Team Raid 9 Z Glaban, both with 32 points. Remember, the top 8, the left side of this, will go on to finals. So join us tomorrow night to find out what happens next with these massive, incredibly talented teams. I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting both Tulips, the Garden of Tulips, the $2,000 tournament, and me. We all truly appreciate you. Stay safe, everyone, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.